the moment he understood the game. As a child, Napoleon always felt like he was standing outside the picture, outside the circle of acceptance, outside the circle of trust. But what changed at this stage was that he stopped trying to enter the circle and decided to break it. At military school, everything had rules: who speaks, who listens, who steps forward, and who stays behind. Napoleon was always in the wrong place, not because he was stupid, but because he wasn't like them. His accent was different. His appearance was different. Even the way he thought was unsettling. In the middle of all that rejection, he began to discover something dangerous. The people who make the rules are not always the strongest or the smartest. Most of the time, they're simply the ones who arrived one step earlier. That realization was a turning point. Napoleon understood that the game wasn't about physical strength, noble blood, or titles. The game was about the mind, timing, and audacity. Napoleon started studying not to succeed, but to control. He read history not to memorize it, but to understand how empires fall, how leaders make mistakes, and the exact moment when victory turns into defeat. He looked at battles the way someone looks at a chessboard. He didn't see soldiers, he saw moves. He didn't see blood, he saw outcomes. That made his thinking terrifying. Most commanders fought with their hearts. Napoleon fought with his mind. Over time, people began to notice, not with love or admiration, but with unease. A quiet young officer, always staring at maps, asking questions no one else dared to ask. Why here? Why now? Why move this way? The real transformation came when France itself collapsed into chaos, revolution, fallen kings, blood in the streets, and an army that didn't need a hero, but a cold mind capable of controlling disorder. Napoleon didn't wait to be chosen. He stepped forward himself, not with speeches, but with action. In his first real test, he acted as if he were already the commander, even if his rank said otherwise. From that moment on, people began to understand that the strange young man was not just an officer. He was the beginning of something bigger, something not yet clear, but coming. At this stage, Napoleon wasn't an emperor, not even a legend. He was something more dangerous, a man who understood the rules of the game and decided to play it to the end, with no retreat and no regret. And that was the calm before the storm.